Is the artist, and they'll be facing the artist. These two will be fighting in the lightweight division. You know you're going to see lots of skill, great footwork, and hand speed.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Here we have the artist from the United States of America. Up against them, the artist from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the green trunks with red trim, the artist. Hiding out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks with blue trim, the artist.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The straight right just misses. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. It's bombs away. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the puller right there. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? We wanted action, and they are delivering. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His jab just got blocked. Nice counter shot. Trying to land that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come on, you're right back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. And Mexico is absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready in this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now's a tougher fight now.
Go out there and finish it. Good work there, the jab's minute.
Stick him on the end of that jab and then just start gathering your pace.
Win. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Get your mind up.
Give him any free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing it.
Here we go. It's round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counter-puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. That jab misses. So close with that uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
In this fight, I need you to focus on what you do.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Hold up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. He will take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still
round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Go there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. We don't.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counter.
Whoa, John! And down goes the artist. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start in the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Trying to land that jab. wrist has been dropped. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just put him back on this round. Don't worry about that round. Listen,
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. That was a tougher fight, and he's
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But
in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering the pace.
up there and finish it. You were thinking. You were smart.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
Back at it in round 4. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Catch and shoot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Beautiful counterpunch. You'd like to see more jabs. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good round. You feel good?
Good. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Two straights down the middle. Oh, listen. Great work. Stay focused.
Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you sit.
He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
Just boxing back together. The fight's not over yet.
just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any
Into it. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there.
Let's the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
well. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Now going for the finish. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wait.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Where was the defense? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Switch on, switch on. We've been posting this great round. Now relax. You would think with confidence. We'll take that confidence away. Go out in the
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried this round back.
take away that confidence. Stop it in its tracks. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That
Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You
many shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
put him back on this round. Get out there and switch on.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Good work then.
On to the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That big hook doesn't land. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with the uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? His stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just
Go back and win the rounds, right? There's only one round or two.
Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Just get him on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get you...
You were thinking, you were smart, you were
Get this boxing back together. I need you to get back.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defence on the end.
Get that jab back. Just boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off. And
Get him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
get back out.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ripped.
Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Nobody home with that hook. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Oh, and the artist will be forced down. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.